Welcome to No Limits Computers again. The last time we met, we were discussing what you call a specific identification method, and today we are going to be looking another method of valuing stock, which is called weighted average method. Right? How does this method work? This is a simple method again. It just uses what? It just looks for an average price. From all the different prices of purchase, it just wants an average price that they will use in order to value stock at the end of the year. Which means stock is valued at an average price, not at a recent price. Alright? So let's just look at the activity and see how do we calculate using weighted average method. All right. So number one, let's look at number one. Number one, we are required, okay, to do what? To calculate the value of closing stock again. All right. Before we calculate value of closing stock, let's go and look at our table there. We are given sales, we are given opening stock, we are given purchases, we are given all the and we are also given the closing stock. They want to calculate the value of closing stock. There is a formula that we are using in weighted average method. I always say the best method that we can do or use is to draw a line. All right. Why do we draw a line? We want to separate the figures and the units. So all our figures, which is an amount, will be in the numerator, and our units will become our denominator. All right. So the formula is very simple to calculate the weighted average method. Is opening, add purchase, add carriages, add import duties, or any expense related to inventory, and we minus returns. All right. And we do the very same thing with the denominator. We opening stock, add purchases, and also minus return. So opening, do we have our opening? Yes, we do have our opening stock. Our opening stock and amount is 2.8 and stock is 3,320. So we say 2,800 divided by 320 plus and plus. Add purchases, we have our purchases. Our purchases is 58,560, and our unit that we purchase is 4,800. All right. So from here, we are supposed to add carriages and what and import duties, but then we don't have that. We are supposed to be minusing returns, but then there is no further adjustment illustrating that we should subtract return. So this is how our what our average or closing cost of sales should look like. So we'll get the numerator there, which is our figure. So we'll say 2.8 plus 58,560. All this is 5,200. All this amounted to 61,440. All right. So denominator 320 plus 4,800. All this amounted to 55,120. When we take the 61,440 divided by 5,120, we get 12. So the 12 now is what we call an average price. This is our average price. So whenever we want to calculate the value of closing stock, we'll use this average price to find the value of closing stock. Alright? So now let's go and look how many units are there as a closing. There are 2,400. So we'll just say 2,400 multiplied by the 12, and we will get our answer, which is multiplied by 2,400. Our answer is 28,800. This is the one way of getting what? Of getting what we call the value of closing stock. Alright? So number two, the cost of sales using weighted. The formula again for cost of sales, opening, add purchase, minus closing stock. Do we have our opening? Yes, we do have our opening, which is 2,800. 808. Do we have our purchases? Yes, 5,000. 58,560. Do we have our closing? Yes, we do have now, which is 28,800. So whatever answer we are getting there should be our cost of sales. So we say 1,440 minus 28,800, we get what we call 32,640. Or we can use the simple method, but then dangerous, whereby we can take our sales, which is 2,720, then we multiply by what? We multiply by 12, which is the average price at the end, 2,720, 2,720 multiplied by 12, you will get 32,640, which is the same as the one above. But then it's not advisable that you use this method. Better use this one because you are following the formula. All right, we go to number 3. Calculate gross profit. We go and look at our sales. Are we giving our sales? Yes, our sales is 57,664 rand. Do we have our cost of sales? Yes, our cost of sales amounted to 32,640. Now we can get our gross profit minus 57,604. Therefore, our gross profit amounted to 25,024 rand. Again, simple activity, basic activity. You can do this activity. You just need to practice. Find activity whereby they are returned. Find activity whereby they are carriages. This is a basic activity. There's what? It's just make sure that you understand what is happening as far as the weighted average is concerned. I hope you enjoyed your lesson. Yes. Bye.